Ark is a game that can give you your greatest highs and your lowest lows. Feeling as if you're on top of the mountain, undefeated, untouchable, and in an instant, the very bottom of the barrel, your lowest, wishing to quit, wishing to give up. For that reason, this is one of my favorite games. I have nearly 13,000 hours in this game. And through all that, I've learned a lot. From friends, other players, and a lot of trial and error. With the new map Lost Island about to come out, I thought, what better time than to give a little tip video to impart some knowledge that I have learned to the new players that are sure to come flooding in with a new map release. These are 10 tips and tricks to make your Ark experience a better one. Tame low to tame high. Tip number 1. Now, most people will get in the game and immediately go hunting for a max level. On an official server, that's 150. On unofficial, it can go up to 500. Those are lofty goals for a beach bob just spawning in. Why do that when you can just tame low to tame high later? By that I mean, take this level 6 parasaur. It'll be easier for you to knock out because you have limited resources, limited time. You don't have kibble, you won't have crops, you won't have anything to make taming a higher level thing easier or faster. So don't do that. Don't stress about it. Tame something that's a level 6. Tame something that's a level 10. Because at the end of the day, it will be better than your own legs. It will gather better than your own hands. It certainly will carry more than your own starting weight, 489. That's better weight than what you have. And push come to shove, if it's down to you, the parasaur, and a Rex, you're gonna give the parasaur to the Rex, right? So remember, tame low to tame high later. When it rains, take a drink. Tip number 2, get into the habit of taking a drink, even if your water is already full. By doing this, you are allowing yourself to have a very easy and quick refill on any container that you are carrying. Not only does this help you with staying hydrated, which can lead to you passing out and dying, if you're trying to craft many forms of brews or dyes or kibble and don't have an irrigated industrial cooker yet and you need multiple water skins, put them all in your inventory and drink from them. Quick, easy, done. If it's running, maybe you should be too. Tip number 3. The AI in this game is programmed to do certain actions. Herbivores and the like are programmed to run away when there's danger, if they get attacked. Well, most of them. There are some herbivores that choose to stand and fight. But when you're first starting out, you are on level with a parasaur, a PT, tapejara. So if something's chasing it, it's likely to start chasing you. So when you see them running, look around, see what's chasing it. Is it something you can fight? Is it something that's gonna eat you before you have even the slightest chance of surviving? Keep this in mind when you're starting out. Land or stop somewhere high. Tip number 4. You finally got yourself a tame, be it land or air-based, and you're out and about. Keep an eye on your stamina. And should you start to come low on it, don't just land in the middle. Land somewhere safe. land up high. An elevated rock in the middle of the ocean. Land in a position where it'll be hard for predators to reach you while you're regaining stamina, especially if you're on your low to tame high tame. This tame will not have a lot of stamina. It will not have a lot of health. Its main purpose is to get you around where you need to be. So think smart, play smart. Don't land in a vulnerable spot. And this plays into if it's running, maybe you should be too. Before you land, take a look around. See what's around the area. See if you see a parasaur running, if you see a dodo running. Something that is likely to eat you will be chasing them. You don't see them? You're not sure? Land on top of a rock. If you're on a land mount, try to get up onto a rock. It might be hard. It might be nearly impossible, but you should be able to find a place to just stop and rest. Get your stamina back, and then get back out there into the game. Sound is important. Tip number 5. Now, I know the sounds on Ark, especially the starter menu, will definitely turn you off from keeping that to any reasonable volume. However, when you are first starting out, sound is a very important mechanic to get familiar with. Knowing the individual sounds of creatures, how they sound when they're stomping, they're running, their roars, their general ambient sound. Take, for example, this Carno. Nothing else sounds like this Carno. So if you hear that running at you, or you hear that running nearby, you know it's a Carno. Which means run away. Also, this. The danger music. If you're in base and let's say you left something out, a baby or a tame got out, and a wild tame has spawned inside your base. This music could be the difference between saving your hard work and losing it all. Learn from it. Later on, as you get better, you might not need it anymore and you can just play without it. I know people who do that. I personally still keep it on because I'm sometimes not fully focused in the game and I like it as a little early warning system. Like I run by them, they're chasing me, I know the chirping sound is a copy, they bite me, I'm running. Parasaur's running from something, I'm looking to see what's chasing it. There's so many things that play a part in the game that just roll into one another. Keep your sound on and pay attention. Soon you'll be able to walk down the beach and know instantly if that was a Carno or an Aloe. You definitely want it to be a Carno and not an Aloe. Thatch is a waste. Do not bother with it. Tip number 6. Now, thatch is easy to make. It doesn't take many resources and, well, it's cheap. However, it's useless against just about anything. Anything at all in this game can break it. You're trying to get away, you're trying to run in here. You think you're gonna hide in this house? You think you're going to be safe in here? Watch it, look, it's just going. You can't get out. It might not be able to get you, but it is definitely getting your house. This is not gonna protect you. It's not gonna keep you safe. There goes your door. Nothing. Gone. It's better to wait until you can make wood at the very least. The Spino has me caught. They can still break wood, but it's harder and it takes longer for them to do so. It's really just not worth the time. I've never used thatch as a starter. I wait till I'm at wood tier and then I build myself a shit shack somewhere and progress. So don't waste your time on thatch. No matter how badly you want a place, you want a roof over your head. Don't waste your time on thatch. Build high. Tip number 7. Now, you got yourself a tame, you're a little bit stronger, a little bit more confident. How to capitalize on this? Well, despite how tempting it might be, avoid becoming a beach bob. Beach bobs leave yourself open for griefing, constant dino attacks, lack of space, general disgruntlement from the server. Don't do that. Build high. Find a spot that's elevated. Find a spot that's off the ground, which you're probably going to have a hard time finding because a lot of people do this and there's a reason for it. If you're up somewhere, it's harder for things to get you. See? I could see it coming, so I can move. But find a nice spot. Climb a mountain, climb a hill. Go up. Survey the land. An elevated position is a position of, well, not power, but security. From there, you can see your options. You can see where you might want to go next. The land might be uneven, the space might be difficult, and getting resources could be an absolute bitch. But the security that comes with building up high is immeasurable. Take the time, find a good spot, get away from the danger. Do not ignore fortitude. It could save your life. Tip number 8. Now, most people go for the 3 mains, which is health, stamina, and weight. Occasionally throwing in some melee, and for those of us who like to be a speed demon, we toss some into movement speed as well. However, with some fortitude points, you can survive a lot of areas that maybe you normally wouldn't be able to. I have a couple points in fortitude now. A basic hide kit, and if I keep adding some points, I'm no longer cold. 46, 47, I'd go for 50. If you feel comfortable with that many points right there, go for 50. 50 points into fortitude, and you don't get cold as fast. When you get attacked by a Titan Boa or a Dilapa or even a Trudon, you will not go down as fast. It might seem like a waste, but if you find yourself running through somewhere naked, that few points in the fortitude could be the difference between dropping immediately or managing to get somewhere and dropping safely, or not at all. Consider fortitude. Play nice. Tip number 9. Now, if you're going to go the route of playing on a server and not doing single player, remember this is not just your server. It is a server with a community. The last thing you want is to join a server and rub everyone the wrong way. This could mean you will miss out on trade deals, invitations to boss fights, new breed lines that are unique and exclusive to the server itself. Be aware of where you are. Don't build up under someone else. Don't log in begging for help. No one wants a grub. No one wants a beach bob who's only there begging for a tame or begging for weapons, begging for armor. No one wants that on their server. There are some very generous people, but don't take advantage of their kindness. Pave your own way. Earn your keep so that you have something to be proud of. And I'm sure if they see that you're making the effort, they'll be more than happy to help you. Oh, you need something? I got you. I saw you struggling. Don't worry about it. I have you. Make a good first impression. Play nice. Make friends. Join the community. Be a part of the community. Set goals. Tip number 10. This is probably the most important tip of them all. If you find yourself enjoying the game and you can really see yourself playing it a lot, do yourself a favor. Set goals. Small ones even. Just, I want to go discover the other side of the map. I want to tame a water tame. Anything that you can use to keep yourself interested in the game. Ark is a very rewarding but also cruel mistress. as I said in the beginning of this, you can have some amazing highs and just as equally devastating lows. But there is a lot to do if you take your time. Pace yourself. Don't do everything in one day or 1 week or 1 month. Spread it out. It's not a race. Everyone goes about it in their own way, of course, but the last thing you want to do is to spend money and time on a game to only stop playing it in a week because you've fast-tracked yourself to the end. Set goals. Maybe you want a new color in your Thyla line. Maybe you're trying to work on breeding a stronger sheep. Why? Because battle sheep. Have fun. Get out there. Explore, experience, and in the words of the greatest animated teacher ever, get messy. Do that Miss Frizzle shit. Enjoy the game. Enjoy all that Ark has to give you.